What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if you please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, in this video, the reports of a seriously strange relationship between WWE and 2K Sports, according to GameRant.com. Now, let's speak on it. Now, before we get into it, shouts out to FFF Lover, 333 Lover. I hope I said your name right, brother. Forgive me if I didn't, for bringing this to my attention. So, shouts out to him for bringing this to my attention. And as y'all see right here on your screen, we're going to read the article and then we're going to react to it. So, let's get into it. The following article reads, a new report points to friction between WWE and 2K Sports when it comes to the development of the upcoming WWE 2K22 video game. There's no denying that WWE 2K20 was a flop, with the game getting scathing reviews from critics back when it launched in 2019. The WWE 2K20 backlash was severe enough that 2K Sports decided to put the annual pro wrestling franchise on ice, delaying the next entry in the series to give the developers a bit more time than they usually have. While this decision has been well received by fans who are anxious for WWE 2K games to improve, a new report indicates that it has potentially caused some strife between WWE and 2K Sports. Who did not see that coming? Who did not see that coming? Everybody thought that this game was going to come out by October, November-ish, at the latest December around Christmas time. The fact that we are now waiting until spring after not having a video game for 2 years now, after not having a WWE video game for 2 years now that are worth a damn, this was to be expected. And I'm pretty sure that, and like I've said before, when it comes to these big companies, when you're just now hearing about rifts and strifes and problems in the company, they have always been that. We're just now getting the insight. They're just now letting us in on what's going on. This has probably been going on since WWE 2K20 flopped, and then they backdoored with that complete crap on a disc that they call WWE 2K Battlegrounds. That game did not need to happen. Don't even get me started, but let's read on. A report by Sports Gamers Online citing multiple sources at 2K Sports and Visual Concepts says that WWE and 2K Sports have been going back and forth about the recently announced WWE 2K22 delay. According to the report, WWE wanted the WWE 2K22 video game to be released in its usual fall release window. But those at 2K Sports ultimately decided to push the game back to March 2022 instead. The WWE 2K22 release date delay is apparently due to a variety of factors. WWE has released numerous superstars recently, including high-profile talent like Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt, and it seems that those cuts are understandably having an impact on the WWE 2K22 roster. I did a video on that too, go check it out. WWE 2K22 might have the most lackluster roster to date. Go check that video out. One of the Sports Gamers Online sources went as far as to say that WWE 2K22 could have the most outdated roster ever. Wow. Bold statement right there, if I don't say so myself. Besides disagreements over the WWE 2K22 release date delay, it seems that WWE was also unhappy about the reception to WWE 2K20. Did I not just say that? I didn't even have to read this and I already knew that was coming. This has been going on since WWE 2K20. We're just now hearing about it since they had to push back the game that was supposed to be out come October. But let's read on. WWE 2K20 reviews were overwhelmingly negative, and that game's poor quality could potentially have a negative impact on the franchise moving forward. Did I not also say in that video that WWE 2K20 could have very well killed the franchise known as WWE 2K Games? Simple as this, WWE, get away from 2K. Let's finish this and then we're going to react to it. After all, it stands to reason that someone burned by the shoddy product that was WWE 2K20 may be less willing to buy WWE 2K22 when it comes out. As explained by Sports Gamers Online, the relationship between WWE and 2K Sports is seriously strained for these reasons. And it's gotten to the point where WWE has threatened to start working with a different company as well. I bet y'all regret letting go of Ukes now, don't you? Don't you? But it's too late. You can't go pick them back up. AEW already all over them, and I can't wait to play that game. But let's finish. It's unclear exactly how long it's unclear exactly how long 2K Sports has the rights to make WWE video games though. So even if WWE is ultimately unhappy about WWE 2K22, it's possible there will still be more WWE 2K video games before the wrestling giant potentially joins up with another partner. And finally, this situation has reportedly resulted in some extra stress for the WWE 2K22 developers. Sports Gamers Online describes Visual Concepts as underfunded and understaffed. That is complete cap. Let me finish before y'all know what y'all about know what time it is. And that there have been developers that are openly angry about the whole thing. Whether or not there's any truth to this report remains to be seen. The next big update on WWE 2K22 will come January 2022, so fans have a few more months to wait before they learn about the game. Let me go back up here to this underfunded and understaffed, because I'm trying to understand something. All that money that y'all make scamming people out of NBA 2K22, I'm getting ahead of myself. All that money that y'all scammed out of people with all the NBA 2Ks and all the WWE franchises that y'all had before, how is it all of a sudden that y'all don't have the money for a WWE video game? How are you underfunded and understaffed at a multi-billion-dollar corporation? That is complete cap. That is complete cap. I would have more respect for Take-Two Interactive Visual Concepts, whoever the hell they got making the WWE games, and gonna screw it up and gonna screw this one up too, just as bad, if not worse. How are y'all underfunded and understaffed with a multi-billion-dollar corporation? That makes no sense at all. I would have more respect for y'all if y'all would just come out and say, we really don't want to make this game because we really can't make this game because we have absolutely no idea what the hell wrestling even is. Then to sit here and tell me that y'all underfunded, understaffed, and you releasing all these wrestlers, and man, stop. This wouldn't be the first time WWE games have had characters on the game that are no longer working for the company. This ain't the first time. Go look at WWE 2K19. Didn't they have guys like David Otunga, Santina? You understand what I'm saying? They had a bunch of guys on there that didn't work for the company. That's the nature of the wrestling business. That's just the way it goes. If it's gonna be outdated, it's gonna be outdated. But don't sit there and tell me that, well, because they have less wrestlers on the roster that we put on the game, we got to push the game back to take. It should not have taken all that. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. Take-Two Interactive, Visual Concept, 2K, whatever the hell y'all calling yourselves, it's becoming more and more apparent that not only with wrestling, but your games across the board, people are sick and tired of your crap. People are sick and tired of the lies. People are sick and tired of the cap. People are sick and tired of your BS. It's always an excuse with you people. It's always an excuse as to why you can't get this game out, why this game came out broken and won't be fixed, but yet you're underfunded and understaffed, though you have billions of dollars. Understand this. The day someone has billions of dollars and is underfunded and understaffed, that is the day we have officially entered the X-Files. We have officially entered the Twilight Zone. That makes no sense. When in the hell does having billions of dollars result in you being underfunded and understaffed? Whoever the hell is pocketing the rest of that money need to come up off some of it so we can get this damn game out. All right? It's been 2 years since we got a wrestling game. This makes absolutely no sense. And I know this is off a different topic, but I'm going to touch on it while I'm on here since we are talking about Visual Concepts Take-Two Interactive 2K. Seeing this right here lets me further know that any other game title that y'all have working on right now, i.e. NBA 2K, is going to come out broken, buggy, and crap. It's not going to be good. Because if y'all underfunded and understaffed here with the wrestling, what does that tell me about your other games, your other titles? And see, a lot of people come in here and been telling me, oh, I'm just being negative, I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that. I can't be too negative when the people that are in cahoots with them are telling them y'all need to get off the BS. Where is the games we are paying y'all to make? And then when we pay y'all to make them, they come out a broken, buggy mess. And y'all find it also funny that as soon as 2K put their hands on a video game, it is at its lowest point. But before WWE was working with 2K, WWE video games were actually good. There was a little malaise period between 2009 and 2011 where they really didn't offer much. But at the end of the day, Ukes was the best thing to happen to this game. Now that they're no longer here, look at what WWE has to go through going with and partnering with 2K. So let me ask y'all this before I get up out of here. Am I and the other raging rebels that think that 2K is full of crap, are we really being negative? Or have we been shining the light on these guys for almost 2 years now? Because I've had a YouTube channel for almost 2 years. Have we been shining the light on these guys for 2 years plus now, for almost 2 years plus now? And it is finally coming to the light because the people that they have been working with can no longer hold their tongues. They can no longer hold their peace. They're getting tired of, they're getting just as tired of their crap as we have all been for quite some time now. Answer me that. But that's just my opinion, man. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think. Do y'all think it's a good idea for WWE to go ahead and drop 2K while they got the chance? And do y'all think that WWE 2K22 is going to be a good game? Or do y'all like the delay? Do y'all wish the game came out earlier? What are y'all thoughts on WWE possibly having a strained relationship with 2K? Do you think it's warranted? Do you think it's not? Who do you also blame for WWE and 2K having a strained relationship? Is it 2K's fault for putting out bad product, or is it WWE 2K for firing superstars? As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's gonna be the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. My name is Rage King. I am out, and I'll be back later on with more videos, more commentary, and more good content. Now hashtag that enough said. See y'all later. Do better, 2K. Do better, because it's about time to drop your ass on all fronts of video games. I'm out.